For only the second time in her 68-year reign, there was no trooping the colour to mark the Queen's official birthday. Instead, a battalion of guards came to Windsor Castle, where the Queen has remained since lockdown.
In the spectacular setting of Windsor Castle, it was a unique event, even for Britain's longest reigning monarch. A small military parade to mark the Queen's official birthday after Trooping the Colour had to be cancelled because of coronavirus. Only the second time it's been called off in her 68-year reign. The Welsh Guards, who are currently on guard at Windsor Castle, and a band of the Household Division were doing the honours, but with new ceremonial drills reflecting these times of social distancing.
During this pandemic of COVID, they've developed a way to make sure each of the troops marching were exactly 2.2 metres separate from one another, and they ensured that all the traditional elements were still there. The Queen was saluted, the Guards were on parade, and Windsor looked fantastic.
This was the first ceremonial event since the pandemic started, and the Queen was keeping a close eye on every move. With fewer soldiers and more space, there was no room for any mistakes. Lieutenant Colonel Guy Stone told me that alongside their training, the Household Division have also been part of a COVID support force.
People join the regiments of the Household Division very conscious of the dual role that we have. So whether that's on operations in Afghanistan or Iraq or other places that we've been over the past few decades, or having the huge privilege of being personal bodyguards to the Sovereign. But also in the last few weeks, they have been, through what we have called Operation Rescript, delivering support against this COVID crisis.
With nothing to see outside of the castle, the usual royal watchers had stayed away, but not everyone was doing their bit for social distancing.
The palace obviously can't stop people gathering on a beautiful summer's day, but they have done everything they possibly can to try and keep the event low-key and stop crowds from gathering in Windsor. The royal family are very aware at the moment that everything they do is potentially setting an example to the rest of the country.
After taking the second salute, the Queen made her way inside, probably to talk it all over with Prince Philip. Another new experience to share, even at the age of 94. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News at Windsor Castle.